racism is for the uneducated, the stupid, or someone who is a mixture of both. Hi, my name is Joe O'Connor, founder and CEO of the Transformer Company, and my mission is to help 1 million veterans and business owners achieve the dreams, goals and aspirations they deserve. So why am I saying that statement? Right, well, I'll tell you why. Because as you can see, I'm in a hospital gown and I'm in the therapy room of the physio department. I'll just give you the whiz round to see what sort of specialist equipment they've got in here. Right, and at night time, pain actually manifests itself much more worse because there's nothing to take your mind off things. And I had a broken neck, or I've got a broken neck again, second time. And so spinal injury is quite an acute injury, and it's something that people are very worried about when they hear about them. And the guy in the bed next to me been complaining. He said, I want this plug put back in. And I heard the care assistants keep saying, we can't put that in, it needs to be kept out, this is for your best treatment. And then eventually, after a few hours, because it was keeping me awake, the thing that tipped me over the edge was when he said to this young Asian girl, where were you born? Where did you come from? And she said, what do you mean? He said, no, where were you born? And she said, Doncaster. He says, no, where were you born? Because she's of Asian origin, right? And that did it for me. I said, listen, mate, I served 15 years in the military, right? I've worked with Pakistanis, Indians, all nationalities, and I can tell you that you are showing your ignorance, because if you do not recognise what part they played in digging us out of the deep brown sticky stuff in the Second World War and conflicts beyond that, then you're not right. I said, so you have no right speaking to that poor young lady, who was nearly in tears, by the way. You have no right to speaking to her like that. And another thing, right, she's only telling you for the best good of why that cannot be removed. She is serving you. And by the way, she's just administered an enema for you, and she's just wiped all the number 2s, the feces, from around your backside. How many of your friends would do that for you? How many of your friends would do that to you? Then it all went silent. Oh, he did ask, oh, what do you know? And then I just went through quickly. Well, I've had a broken neck twice, C5 and C6, and then C5 again. I've got a plate in from C2 down to T1, so I think I know a little bit about what I'm saying. And finally, I said that, remember, right, that she's serving you, and what right do you have to say, where'd you come from? When she actually answered, she was from Doncaster. So for you out there, if you feel any racist tendencies, remember, it can really affect the people you're speaking to. And by the way, when that young lady walked out, she gave me a big smile and said, thank you, Martin, because Martin's my first name. Thank you, Martin, and gave me a big smile and walked home. And I bet you she felt a lot happier that someone was willing to stick up for her. So to successfully become, remember, visit joeteams.com, JOETEAMS to get .com, joeteams.com to get loads of resources on how you can become successful, motivated, and the true entrepreneur you deserve to be. Thank you, and have a brilliant day.